Hey everybody, welcome back to Would You Rather, everybody's favorite show. If you missed the previous episode, you can go ahead and find it in the playlist linked in the description below. But anyway, let's get right into it. Would you rather have no hands or have a naked fat guy stalking you at all times? Oh god. Let's see, if I have no hands, I can't interact directly with anything other than just by voice and stuff like that. So that's gonna be a big adjustment to your life, is having to adapt to that with no hands or having a naked fat guy stalking you at all times. Now I can kill this naked fat guy for stalking me, so I'm gonna pick that. 77% thought that through, and 23% will just be left with no hands. Next question. Would you rather be a spouse of a polygamist or never have a relationship last longer than 2 years? Okay, so never having a relationship last longer than 2 years means, a lot of instability, or be a spouse of a polygamist, which means you got to be okay with someone fucking your significant other in the ass. So let me think about this. Spouse of a polygamist, at least a strong, healthy relationship, or nothing longer than 2 years. Okay, let's think about this. A relationship longer than 2 years means even if I have kids with this person, they're not going to have they're going to see a lot of different people, or maybe I can have a relationship. Either way, this is not ideal for me. This is a rock and a hard place. So let's see. Spouse of a polygamist, I don't think that's something that I can do. I think that would just kind of destroy me inside, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm built like that. But never have a relationship last longer than 2 years. Now, I don't think they're, counting friendships. I think they're literally meaning the literal relationship as in, significant other. But let's see. None of these are going to be a world where I can a situation in which I can have a child and explain to him. I just got to pick one soon, and I'm gonna go with. I'm just gonna make a snap decision. Never have a relationship longer than a spousal. I'm gonna go spousal polygamist because at least there's some kind of stability there. 42% agree with me, and 58% never want a relationship to last longer than 2 years. But good question. Really made me think, and maybe too good. Wrestle an alligator or wrestle a bear. So this is asking me which of these two animals do you want to kill you? Who do you think can kill you faster, a bear or an alligator? I think an alligator would be a vicious death, because what I know about alligators is their whole thing is they will stalk and slow, not move. They'll get you by you come to the water, they're sitting in there, you're like, oh thank God, I've been running across the African plains, I need some. That's probably not a good location. Anyway, I've been running across this Florida. I'm a deer. I need some water. You poke your head in the stream. All of a sudden, the alligator's got you, but then they're gonna drag you down. They're gonna pin you, drag you down. They're gonna basically make you suffocate or drown, or one of the two. Lack of oxygen deaths. Wrestling a bear. That bear is just gonna. It has the instinct to get you and is little bites as possible. So I'm going to go with wrestle a bear because I think it'll kill me a lot quicker. So 40% agree with me, and 60% possibly have a better understanding about how these two animals kill each other. Would you rather have to kill the animal? Would you rather have to kill the animal for any meat you eat, or never eat meat again? I believe I have that question before. Let's skip to the next one. Would you rather have no fingers or have no ears? Once again, this is just going to be a big adjustment to the world, but I think it's going to be a bigger adjustment to the world with how you physically interact versus how you interact orally. And orally, A-U-R-A-U-R-A-R-U, not the orally, not the orally. I'm saying orally, not orally. So I'm going to go with having no ears, because I feel like having no fingers should be very detrimental to everything. It's going to be hard to fap without any fingers. 71% would rather have no ears, and 29% are not painters, I guess, is the question, is what I'm taking away from that. And of course, now the Would You Rather website isn't going to work. All right, well, I believe we're back up and running, but if this decides to crap out on me again, we'll know for sure. But would you rather have your house burnt down by a fire-breathing dragon, or have your house blown down by the big bad wolf? It would be much cooler to say that my house was burnt down by a fire-breathing dragon than it would be to have just a wolf blow it down with air. And let's think about this from a visual perspective. It sounds like all your shit's going to be destroyed. either way. So you gotta, which one is more visually appealing because it's gonna happen either way. So let's think about this. If everything in your house is burnt, that just means everything will just be gone. You'll go back in and be like, wait, nothing is here. And if everything is blown down by a big bad wolf, you're gonna see the things you love just slowly break. You're gonna see them smash. You're gonna see them go from the one piece that it is, or the whatever it is, the finished product, to smaller and smaller and more plentiful amount of pieces. So you're gonna see it just be destroyed. So I'm going to go Fire Breathing Dragon because that's going to look much cooler. 53% agree with me, and 40% don't really care for their shit. I don't know. During a rowdy boxing match, would you rather have a section of your ear bitten off or lose 2 front teeth? I'm going to lose 2 front teeth because very easy, very, very easy to get replacement teeth versus replacement ears. Prosthetic teeth and prosthetic ears are ball games different, and prosthetic teeth have already been figured out. They look better than natural ones. So 23% agree with me, and 77% have no medical knowledge whatsoever. Would you rather be a carrot or a cucumber? This is a stupid question. Carrots or cucumbers? I don't like the taste of cucumbers. I like carrots and ranch better. 51% would rather eat carrots. 49% don't care either. Would you rather only be able to see the world in a shade of red or barely hear people when they speak? Now, I imagine that a hearing aid is not an option. Some kind of corrective hearing implement is not going to be something that I can do. So I guess I'm going to be looking at this from the standpoint of, just literally only be able to see the world in a shade of red, or only barely hear people when they speak. Now, I'm going to go with a shade of red because I think eventually I would get used to that shade of red, and it would either A, look normal to me, or B, kind of go away, so to say. I don't think it would be a problem in the long run. 57% agree with me, and 43% don't like people, I guess. Would you rather constantly stumble when walking or constantly stutter when speaking? Okay, this is kind of good because immediately off the bat, I was going to say I would rather be able to speak than be able to walk. But then you really think about handicapping yourself. Which way would you rather handicap yourself, physically or mentally? And I think I would have a really hard time not being able to express what I want to say. Like the sentence is perfect in my head, but when I just can't, and I want to say it, I know how to say it, I've done it before, I just can't do it again. I just won't ever be able to speak. And that would bother me to the point of depression, of killing myself, of something. It would really weigh on me versus constantly having to stumble when I walk. It just seems lesser of a deal to me, and so I'm gonna go with the stumble when I walk, even though that these are actually 2 disabilities that are pretty common. So I think this is a good question. 64% would prefer to stumble, and 36% would prefer to stutter. And so I feel like that was a pretty good question. Would you rather be able to fly or be able to breathe underwater? I've done this one before, and so I will not. Oh no! Why aren't these? I've done all of these. This is the worst. I hate this website. It never works right. And so here we go. Another technical difficulty. The site's not going to load anymore. So this has been a frustrating endeavor into the world of Would You Rather. But I thank you guys so much for sticking with me to this point, even through all the problems. And I apologize for all the technical difficulties we've encountered. And anyway, just thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later.